disgusted at our green policies that run so consistently, conserving the environment for a select few. Composting old food materials can be an efficient way to minimize waste. However, when certain items are composted into the soil, toxic fungi will grow throughout the compost, poisoning it. What parasitic mentalities are we composting into our minds? 1904. Under the Station for Experimental Evolution, many states enact laws preventing epileptics and mentally disabled people from marrying. 1929, under the Eugenics Board of North Carolina, a 50-year program begins where thousands of black women are forced to be sterilized. 1996, under the Violence Initiative Project, researchers give a now banned drug to 34 black and Hispanic boys to determine if they are genetically predisposed to become criminals. 2010, under the California Department for Corrections, nearly 150 women in one state prison were illegally coerced during labor to be sterilized. Will we ever run out of names to mask these gears of discrimination, simply recast from the same molten iron of unsatisfied power and satisfied ignorance? 1592. European explorer comes to the so-called New World and brings Native Americans back to Europe as curiosities and proof of exploration. 1832, white American entertainer exploits traditional African American culture, performing in blackface under the name Jim Crow. He claims to sing, dance, and talk like black people. His acts are wildly popular, performing and writing over 100 plays. 2014, Miley Cyrus covers herself in black paint and appropriates a dance popular in the black community for over a decade prior. Every century, it seems my identity, my body, is repackaged as novelty and spectacle. Everyone believes our world has become so wasteful, but we have recycled for hundreds of years. We have been incredibly efficient at turning the wheels of injustice, at maintaining the ozone of closed-mindedness that permeates our atmosphere. 1776, the Constitution. We say that all men are created equal, but women are not. 1920, female suffrage. We say that women are equal, but blacks are not. 1965, desegregation. We say that blacks are equal, but still, in 2014, the Student Senate at the University of Alabama refuses to pass legislation promoting integration of sororities and fraternities on campus. I am tired of environmental friendliness toward an ecosystem of apathy. I am ready to abolish the efficient mechanisms of being hated so easily, the renewable resources of oppression to categorically deny knowledge and learning to the poor that recycles, leaving an achievement gap that recycles the poor through the criminal justice system for their whole lives, while replenishing universities with affluence and privilege. 1720. Irish Catholics are not welcome in America, for they have too many children, and their numbers will ruin our economy. 1850, Chinese immigrants are not welcome, for they are stealing our jobs, and their numbers will ruin our economy. 1920, Jewish people are not welcome, for they are too greedy, and their numbers will ruin our economy. 2015, Mexican persons are not welcome, for they are too lazy, and their numbers will ruin our economy. This is a prime example of sustainable building. The same bricks of prejudice and mortar of lies used to raise a wall at the eastern border, torn down to raise a wall at the western border, torn down to raise a wall at the southern border. I am tired of living in a nation that recycles. It seems equality is too inefficient for our system. It is time for us to be wasteful, to pour out justice as indiscriminately as fossil fuels. There'll be wells for peace in Alabama, mines for kindness in in New York. There will be fracking for understanding in California. And there will be pipelines. Pipelines filled with love. Going to every city, in every county, in every state, in every territory, and even to every country in this world. And when I have depleted all the love I have to give, I will ask God for more to give again.